Hi, welcome to Holistically Fit and Healthy. I'm Kara, and I'm a wife, a mom, teacher, and a certified integrative holistic health coach. I own Holistically Yours Health and Wellness, and I have additional certifications in behavioral analysis, detoxification, and hormone health. I love all things health and fitness, but you won't find any fad diets and magic pills here. Join me as we achieve wellness that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. I'm thrilled to be your guide on this journey toward a happier, healthier you. So get ready to discover how eating healthy can be simple and delicious, and how making realistic, sustainable shifts will empower you to achieve all of your health goals. From creative ways to incorporate more whole foods into your diet, to finding joy in movement and practicing mindfulness, I'll share practical tips, insights, and recipes to help you thrive. Together, we will navigate the confusing world of nutrition and empower you to take control of your health. Whether you're looking to lose weight, decrease inflammation, boost your energy levels, or simply feel better in your own skin, I am here to support you every step of the way. So if you're ready to embrace a holistic approach to health and wellness that's both delicious and fulfilling, let's get started. Hey there, welcome back to the show. Today we're talking about something I know so many of you struggle with: how to actually stay on track when you've got parties, barbecues, or summer get-togethers, and still reach your goals without skipping meals, without starving yourself, or going into full-blown fuck it mode when you get there. If you've ever saved calories all day before a party, only to end up elbow deep in the chip bowl thinking, what happened to my self-control? This episode's for you. So today we're going to talk about the real reason you lose control at barbecues and how to fix it. All right, so the 4th of July is tomorrow. So I thought this would be a really great podcast topic because the more and more I work with clients, the more I hear how they save up their calories all day, they skip their breakfast, they skip their lunches, or they don't get a good night's sleep the night before a party, a barbecue, or a summer get together. And this is really hurting them because then they come to me after they've gone to the event and they say, oh my God, Kara, like I overate, I overindulged, I had too much, I'm bloating, I feel like crap. Like, why did I do this? I have no self-control, I have no willpower, and they start spiraling down. Have you ever done this? I know so many of my clients have done it. So today, this is what we're talking about. Before I even get into my tips and tricks for preventing this, let's talk about why this happens, because I want you to understand it isn't just a willpower issue. There's nothing wrong with your willpower. It's biology. It's your hormones. It's your subconscious. It's your nervous system. They all work together. Sometimes they work against you, but they all work together. And if you don't set yourself up for success, this is what happens. You can binge on the foods that you're craving. So cravings happen before parties because when you restrict all day, maybe you're skipping breakfast, maybe you barely eat lunch, maybe you tell yourself, I'm saving calories. What you're actually doing is setting your body up to crave fast, easy energy. And what's the fastest, easiest energy source for your body? Yeah, carbs and sugar. So when you show up to that barbecue running on empty, your body isn't thinking, oh, let me make some great balanced choices. Where's the celery and carrots with the dip? It's thinking, get me fuel now. So that's biology. That's your biology telling you, I need fuel. I'm going to crash. If you haven't eaten all day or you've eaten very little because you're trying to save calories, you're riding that blood sugar roller coaster. And right now your blood sugar is crashing. That's your hunger hormones, right? They're screaming at you. Your brain is saying, I don't trust you to feed me, so I'm going to grab what I can fast, and I'm going to grab things like chips, cookies, all those carbs, because that's where I'm getting my fast fuel from. And that's when you spiral. That's when the 3 margaritas happen, and that's when you say, fuck it, and you're going down that spiral. And it's just a bad decision after bad decision after bad decision, right? So I also mentioned sleep, and sleep is another kind of hidden sabotager of spiraling at parties and not making good choices, because sleep has a lot to do with controlling your cravings and controlling your hormones. So if you're going to a party and you're already sleep deprived, maybe you stayed up late scrolling, maybe you've been burning the candle at both ends, your body's even more sensitive to blood sugar swings. Lack of sleep messes with your hunger hormones. It increases your cortisol. It makes your cravings worse, especially for carbs and sugar, because your body's tired and looking for quick energy. I myself know that I tend to overeat and crave carbs when I'm completely exhausted. Your body is always going to want that quick energy. It's always going to want to be fed. And when your sleep messes with your hormones, increases your cortisol, your body again is going to crave carbs and sugar. And if you combine poor sleep and skipping meals before a party, it's the perfect storm for overeating, cravings, and feeling totally out of control. Now, let's talk about not trusting yourself. And now you're thinking, oh, what are you talking about? I totally trust myself. What? Let's talk about this for a second. Let's really dig deep and think about the real reason that you're saving calories before parties. So I'm going to call you out here. Saving calories. You're probably telling yourself right now you're being strategic, but it's truly not about trusting yourself. You don't trust yourself to make balanced choices at the party. You don't trust your body to stop eating when it's full and to recognize your hunger signals, like true hunger signals, and feeling full. And you're already in an all or nothing mode before you even walk out the door when you do this. And let me tell you, my friend, your body feels that. Your nervous system feels that. And that is especially why I preach protein, because protein calms your hunger hormones. It helps to regulate your blood sugar. It helps you walk into that party feeling steady, confident, and in control. Do not skip your meals. Please do not save your calories. That's going to put you into full-blown fuck it mode, and you're going to walk in the door heading straight for that bowl of chips and dip. Okay, so I told you why this happens. Let's talk about what you can do instead and some of my best pre-party tips. So you want to go in setting yourself up for success. I've already said this. I'm going to say it again because it's so important. Don't skip your meals. Eat your breakfast, eat your lunch, give your body steady fuel so you're not walking in starving, and focus on protein. Now, everybody is different. Everybody is individual and has different needs, but generally for women ages 30 to 50, most people say aim for 30 to 40 grams of protein at breakfast and lunch. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to get out the scale and start weighing things, but have a good protein balanced meal. Have one for breakfast, have one for lunch. If you're going to a barbecue that's lunchtime, have like a beef stick or something before you go. Have that protein and fat, even if it's just in a snack, to help keep your blood sugar steady and lower your cravings. Something else that you can do also is get in a quick walk earlier in the day. Walking does wonders for your blood sugar and your nervous system, and it helps to regulate your hunger later. So if you have time, get in a quick 20-minute walk and you'll see a difference in your cravings by the time that party comes. Another tip is to trust yourself. This is a big one. You need to tell yourself that you trust yourself, that you are safe and you can make the right decisions. Your body knows what your brain is thinking. It's all connected. Trust yourself. You're not going to starve. You are going to fuel your body so you can make aligned choices with your goals when you get to the party, and trust yourself to do that. And my next biggest tip, this may surprise you, is to enjoy the party. You're going. Don't count every calorie that you're putting in your mouth. Eat the food you love. Taste the dessert, but go in with steady blood sugar and calm hunger hormones. That's the key. That's the key to stopping when you feel full. That's the key to saying, oh, this chocolate cake is my favorite dessert, so this is what I'm going to eat, instead of shoving 10 different desserts on your plate and indulging in all of them. enjoy the party, trust yourself, eat meals before you go, and if you can get in a quick walk earlier in the day, that will all set you up for success. Okay? But let's be real. Let's be completely honest. Sometimes you still go all in. You have the drinks, you eat the cookies, you enjoy yourself so much, but you leave and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I just ate all that. You're bloated, you're sleepy, you feel like crap. All you want to do is go home and sit on the couch or take a nap. Okay, cool. You did it. It's done. You're human. We're not punishing ourselves here. We're going to take responsibility for our actions, but we are not punishing ourselves. We're going to come up with a plan, and we're going to think about what we can do to support our bodies from here on out. And I'm going to say it again. We are not punishing ourselves. You don't need to punish yourself. Recognize it, take responsibility, and move on. That is how you learn. So set yourself up from this second going forward and just create a plan. If you overindulge today, you're more likely to have more cravings tomorrow. And that's so normal after overeating and drinking. But if you move your body, if you fuel with protein, if you get a good night's sleep, you're minimizing that spiral. So go for a 20-minute walk. Do it after the barbecue. Do it the next morning. Get in a protein-rich breakfast the next morning and prioritize sleep that night. Make sure you're getting your 7 to 8 hours of sleep or as much sleep as possible that night because sleep helps to fight cravings. And that will help you to stop starting again on Monday. You're not punishing your body. You're taking care of your body. You're in control. And most of all, you're trusting your body. Your brain and your body, they talk. Everything is connected. And your body needs to know and your brain needs to know that you are safe. And by setting yourself up for success like that, that is what you're doing. You're communicating to your body, I'm safe. I can make good choices. I trust myself. So here's your reminder. Parties, barbecues, social events, they're all part of life. And you can enjoy them. Make progress towards your goals and ditch the all or nothing mindset and that fuck it attitude. But it starts with setting your body and your nervous system up for success before you walk out the door and even make it to the party. Eat enough, get your protein, move your body, and most of all, trust yourself. And even if you overdo it, you're only one decision away from being right back on track. All right, that's it for today's episode. If this hits home for you, share it with a friend who needs to hear this before the next party or barbecue. And if you want to learn more about how I help women reduce cravings, balance hormones, and actually enjoy their summer without the spirals, check out my Holistically Healthy program. I'll drop the details in the show notes. See you next time. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be doable. You've got this, and I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend who is ready to add a little more ease into their day. Remember to follow me on Instagram at Holistically Fit and Healthy for more health and wellness tips. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.